Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to talk to you about the most magnificent, majestic, awesome leader, Kim Jong-un. Sorry, that was wrong video. Today I'm going to talk to you about Duolingo. What is Duolingo? Duolingo is an awesome free app about learning languages. It's a website and an application for mobile phones and all kinds of devices. So what makes Duolingo so special, awesome, so that millions of people are learning languages with Duolingo? So as I said, Duolingo is a free website application. It's like so free that there are no ads on the site. There are you, even if you want to, I think that you can give them money if you're a language learner. You can't even donate to them. That's how free this website is. Here are the pros and cons of Duolingo. The first and most important pro about Duolingo is that it's absolutely and totally free. There is nothing secret in the back that you have to pay for. In Duolingo there are around 60 courses for learning languages, and you can learn 20 different languages with Duolingo. If you want to learn a language, check Duolingo. There's probably a course for that language. There might not yet be, but there will be soon. They add a new course almost every month, so there's a lot of new content and courses all the time on Duolingo, and this is really cool. For almost every language there are almost 100 topics and 300 lessons in Duolingo. There are 300 lessons, so you will learn a lot from these courses. Another very awesome thing about Duolingo is the method of learning. Duolingo is made like a video game. It's not a traditional method of learning. It's absolutely like a video game. You get experience points, which is really awesome. There's a leaderboard, so there are all your friends who are learning languages, and there's you, and you're getting more experience than them, and you just say, hey, I know more languages than you, I'm more awesome, and then they just quit because they can't handle not being first on the leaderboard. But there's a leaderboard and it's really awesome. You can compare yourself and compete with other people with your experience and their experience of learning languages, and it really motivates you to learn more languages, get more experience, and then say to your friends, ha ha ha, I know more languages than you. And that's why I love Duolingo. All my friends stopped learning from Duolingo because I beat them at it. Another cool thing about Duolingo is that there are streaks, and there are like people on Duolingo who have 500-day streaks. They've learned on Duolingo languages for 500 days without a day of not learning, and that's really cool. Also, there are lingots on Duolingo, and lingots are really awesome. There is a Duolingo store, but you don't pay with money. You can't even buy lingots with money. You gain lingots by learning the languages. So you learn languages, you get lingots, and you can buy things at the Duolingo store. They are virtual things. They're like, I don't know, you can get a person, teacher, the Duolingo, all that. It can be like a trainer or like a teacher or like something else, I don't know. You can get more courses for flirting, for Christmas, for I don't know, other stuff, and it's cool. Duolingo uses spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is it tells you when a word that you're learning or something that a lesson that you've learned is getting weaker. So if you don't review a lesson in Duolingo, it tells you that it is weaker, that you have to review it so you don't forget it. And this is really cool. Spaced repetition is the most amazing thing in the world. If you forget to review a lesson, it tells you, hey, here this lesson is not strengthened really good, so you can strengthen that lesson and review it and learn it. So it tells you what you need to learn so you don't forget that thing. On Duolingo there are also flashcards. Flashcards are really awesome, but I prefer that I make my own flashcards and I can hold them in my hand like this. These are all flashcards for learning German, and these here are all flashcards. But Duolingo has flashcards, so you can review and learn the words that you have learned on Duolingo. I will make a video about how to make awesome flashcards. There is a wall on Duolingo, something like on Facebook. There are newsfeed, activities, what your friends are doing, what you're doing, to see yourself, send messages, communicate, talk, and this is really cool. You can meet a lot of new people, talk about languages, learn with them. Together you can find language buddy and learn with them. Another very important thing about Duolingo is that it has a great community. There is a discussion page where people discuss all kind of things about all kind of languages, and it's really cool. You can learn anything about anything that you didn't knew before. There are discussions about literally everything connected to languages. The last cool awesome thing about Duolingo is that it has an immersion method, and this is, you can translate the internet with Duolingo. There are text paragraph and stuff like that on Duolingo, and you can translate from whatever language to whatever other language. For example, from German to English, or from English to German. And with translating, it's a great way to learn a language. So after you passed some of the lessons in Duolingo, you can start translating, and with translating it's awesome because you read things that you like and you translate them and you help the world. So by translating these pages in the immersion page, you actually translate the internet. So that is the goal of Duolingo, that people can learn languages and translate the whole web. So people can learn, can read everything in every language. It's a big, huge project, but it's really awesome and cool. How many times did I say it, awesome and cool? Not enough, I guess. So what are the cons of Duolingo? There are some cons, but Duolingo is always improving itself, always adding new things, always making the website and the applications better. So the cons of Duolingo are, there's a robotic voice. I don't really like the robotic voice. I don't know why they haven't changed it yet, because it would be much better if there was a real voice, so you can hear the real pronunciation by a real native speaker or someone who speaks the language fluently. So the robotic voice, it's kind of like not cool. I hope that Duolingo changes it or adds an option to hear a robotic voice and a real person. So that's one of the cons, the robotic voice. I don't know if anybody likes it. Comment below if you like the robotic voice. Maybe it's just me who doesn't like the robotic. Is it only me who doesn't like the robotic voice? The website is sometimes unavailable. It's like it's not often. It's a rare thing, but there's sometimes I have 5-10 minutes free time, and I want to review or learn something new on Duolingo, and I opened the page and it said that this page is not available, which really sucks. There are sometimes some confusing things on Duolingo. I don't know how to explain them, but there are confusing things on Duolingo sometimes. And the explanations for the grammar, some of it is not good. It's often changing and it's getting better, but currently I think that the explanation, this is not a big problem, but the explanation for the grammar and the things, how the language works, the explanations could be a little bit or a little more better. I don't know, I might have missed some things about Duolingo. I don't remember everything about it that I thought that I wanted to tell you, but that's all for now. If you like this video, if you like this review of Duolingo, subscribe to my channel so you can get reviews of a lot more language learning tools that you can learn, and ways of learning languages and learning tips and all kinds of cool stuff. Comments about what you think of Duolingo and what you don't think of Duolingo, and thanks. Goodbye.